The following is a production of MSGPR, the source for all your Lufkin Panther media.
Good afternoon, folks. Day 5 of Lufkin Panther football camp. We're here with one of my old classmates, Coach Durham, back class of '78. So we've seen few things around here, but we're still here.
We're still here. We're still here. Good.
Coach Durham coaches D-backs, and so I know that's one of the guys that guys that we like to see flying around and knocking passes down and making tackles. You hope they're not making all the tackles.
Exactly.
But making some interceptions, and I know through the years there's some Lufkin Panthers that made pretty good names for themselves playing out of the defensive backfield for Lufkin. Why don't you talk to us about some of those guys we got coming this year?
Okay, this year we've got several guys coming back. Some of the guys are going to be two-way players. Malik Jackson, he's an inside receiver that's going to be playing some corner. Jeremiah Davis will be playing some corner for us this year. So we'll have those guys more or less a two-way type players. We've got Savon Fields, who was kind of our leader back there in the secondary last year. We looked at him.
He kind of came on the scene last year, didn't he?
Yes.
Until he got hurt.
Until he got hurt, yes, sir. But he's our leader back there in that backfield, and he kind of puts everything together for us. So we've got him. We've got Grimes, who will be there back there at the other safety. And then we've got several young guys that's working hard, looking for positions to help fill in where it's needed.
So you got a little depth there.
We got a little depth, yes, sir.
Good deal. Well, I know, is Fields going to be returning any punts like he did last year?
I certainly hope so. It certainly makes it a lot easier when he can.
He's kind of light on the feet when he comes through there, isn't he? He's fun to watch.
He is very exciting, much like the Kiki Kuti we had in the past.
Oh yeah, well we'll know our fans will enjoy that kind of action.
Yes, sir.
Well, tell us a little bit about the transitions from year to year to year with players. You know, I mean, it's you're in high school, you can't recruit players, and so you kind of have to build your own, so to speak. And I know you've been involved down in the middle school area when we're starting them out and what have you. What's the process that we go through? Is it the same system all the way through, or is it what?
Yes, basically we're running the same thing on our junior high levels as we do at the high school. This time of the year before school gets started, we have the junior high coaches come over. They get with all the high school coaches. Coach Holman, who is our defensive coordinator, gives them the system he wants them to run. Coach Green gives the offensive guys down there the system he wants to run. So they kind of get familiar with what we're doing, kind of get a foundation for what we're expecting so we can grow farther with them when they get here at the high school.
So there is a method to the madness.
There's a method to the madness, yes, sir.
All right, I got to ask. For as long as I've been around here, which has been a while, you and me both, JT's always been on the schedule. JT ain't on the schedule this year. What's up with that?
Well, it's one of those years where we really don't have to face those Lions this year, but there is a familiar foe that's on that schedule, and that's those Longview Lobos, and we'll get to see them.
Well, that'll be opening Friday night right here at A. Martin Stadium, and I know the house will be packed. It's going to be hot.
They definitely will.
But what have you heard out of Longview? All I'm hearing is they're young.
They're young, but Longview.
But Longview is Longview.
It's Longview, exactly. They grow their own also, as we do, and any good program does that. So they basically reload. You know, they're running the same thing in their junior highs as they do in their varsity. So they're just reload.
Good.
It's just a reload.
Good. You'd rather face them week 1 or week 11?
I would like to be facing them week 11 too.
Yeah,
that means we're in the playoffs.
All right, man. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by today, and we look forward to next Friday night.
Yes, sir.
Good deal. Thank you. You stay with us. You're watching Lufkin Panther TV.